Okay, guys, this is like the second time I've done this video because I can't make them short enough. I'm just going to give you the rundown of what I do every day or every time I go to the gym. Also, my nutrition and how I'm following all the orders and trying to keep it as close to what I'm supposed to be doing as possible. Sometimes with work and family, you don't get to do that. Or things slip, or you slip, or whatever. Sorry for the way I look. I just got home from the gym, and that's what all this is about. So, sorry about that, but I don't think it looked half bad. Anyways, back to what I'm talking about. So I go to the gym 3 to 4 times a week. Sometimes it's a little harder for me. I've been in a car wreck and broke my pelvis, so and I was pregnant at the time, so it didn't heal quite like it was supposed to, but pretty close. I also had surgery on my knee back in high school, so it's not as strong as my other knee, but I try to do as much as I can. I get the jello leg feeling after my workout, a little faster, and only on one side of my body, because my hip that was injured, or my pelvis that was injured, was on my left side, and my knee that I had surgery was also on the left side. So I have to kind of be careful and take it kind of easy. I don't do high impact. I do kind of low impact. And if I feel myself getting a little tired in my joints, I slow it down, take a breather, go work another section of my body. As I said, three to 4 times a week, if possible. I have a very demanding job where I'm on my feet a lot. I'm walking around, kind of fast pace. So I get my steps in at work also. So at the gym, what I do is I start off, I go to the bathroom and I collect myself. Because usually on the way over there I'm thinking, oh man, I really don't want to do this. And then I go back and forth of, I can do it, it's going to be great. And then, oh man, I really don't want to do this. So I gotta have to pump myself up. I'll get there, I go to the bathroom, collect myself, and I know what a lot of people are saying. She goes to the bathroom to collect herself? Yes I do, because nobody's in there. Everybody's out in the gym working out. You don't have to worry about anybody watching you. And I just sit there in front of the mirror, breathe, and say, okay, we're going to do this today, and we're going to do it right, and we're going to go for it. And just kind of pump myself up. And then I get out there, and most of the time I'm dragging butt a little bit, but I'm doing it. I'm going to do it. And it's me and those machines, and I'm going to own those machines. You know, I'm going to win. I'm going to do my time, and I'm going to get out, you know. So I start off at the treadmill. I do about 30 minutes, which ends up being about a mile and a half. Fast pace. I don't half butt it. I'm editing it because I probably have family watching, so I don't half butt it, but you know what I mean. I do 30 minutes, high pace. I can't jog because of my injury, so it's a little hard for me, but I go as fast as I can. I get my pulse up. I get a good sweat going, and then I cool down. Move on to the next thing, which would be the bike. I pushed myself pretty hard today, so I did 30 minutes on like almost everything. The bike I did 30 minutes on, which ended up being like 7.5 miles, I believe. I think I did pretty well. And then from the bike, let me tell you about the bike first. There's 2 different bikes. There's a bike where you kind of sit back and there's a back to the chair and your legs are kind of in front of you when you're pedaling. Go for that one. If you're a big booty dude like me, you cannot fit your butt on the ones that you're kind of sitting up and riding almost like a real bike. You can't. I mean, those seats are not made for big booty duties, okay? Your butt will hurt. You'll get 10 minutes in and think, oh my God, somebody's detaching my butt from my body. It hurts, okay? So if you can't handle that, then do the other one and do it till you can't do it anymore, okay? Just word of advice. Okay, so 30 minutes on that, it's about 7.5 miles. I go on to the elliptical machine, which I do about 30 minutes on that. I don't even know how many miles that ends up being. I really don't care. And I'm not sitting there running like full speed on the elliptical because then my endurance goes way down and I don't get to do the rest of my things that I want to do. I just set a nice steady pace for myself and break a sweat. I put my headphones in and either listen to music or the TV is like Bluetooth to the machine, I guess. I don't know. So you can watch their TVs. And I've gotten distracted and watched a whole movie before on the elliptical, and it was the horrible idea. Don't ever do that. Don't ever do that. You'll hurt for like a week. But yeah, I try to distract myself so I'm not thinking, oh my god, I have like 20 more minutes on this thing, because who wants to sit there and just dread every single minute of it? You know, unless you're like super excited about working out, which I don't know who is. Okay, and then after the elliptical, I did the stair machine, and I only did that for 5 minutes, and let me tell you why I only did it for 5 minutes, because my hefty self does not go in the vertical direction 200 steps, okay? And so I went up for 200 steps, carrying all this weight. It's pretty rough. My pulse got up to like 165, and I was sweating and panting, and I'm sure the lady next to me thought I was in the middle of cardiac arrest. Like, it was horrible. But yeah, I pushed myself to do 5 minutes. I don't think that's bad. I think I did pretty well with never doing that machine before. So don't be afraid to try new things at the gym. Find you a gym. If you're not comfortable working around men, if you're a woman, go to an all-ladies gym. They have them. Look them up. If you just don't care what anybody thinks about it, go for it. Do your thing. My gym is very awesome. No judgment zone. Pretty cool. And then, so after that, I do all the machines, the do-it-yourself machines. Talk about like the weightlifting. I don't do free weights because I have a phobia of like dropping one on my foot or dropping one on my face while I'm working out. And who wants to be that girl that gets injured at the gym? You know, it's kind of embarrassing. So I do like the machines that you push up. I would do the butterfly, but I've injured my shoulder somehow about 6 months ago, and it's never been the same, so I can't do a lot of straining on my shoulders. But I do the pushing up and the pulling down, and the pushing forward and the pulling back. And then I can do the machines that you do bicep curls on. So I take my time on those. And I also do the ab machines that you sit there and you push it forward. I do a lot of weight on that because I am heavy. So for me to just do 25 pounds on a machine is not really a workout. So you have to push yourself, and you have to have the willpower to do it. Okay, so and if I feel like I've done, okay, this is one thing I'm going to tell you, and you should follow my advice because I'm a fat kid and I'm talking to other fat kids. You have to reward yourself in some way or fashion. Like, I'm not talking about food, so don't take that the wrong way. If you like books, if you feel like you did a really good job at the gym for a week, treat yourself to a book. Buy one off Kindle, whatever. Or for me, I do tanning, like, and you're probably looking at me like, she's totally white. How long has she been tanning? Not long, people, okay? But yeah, if I feel like I push myself hard enough at the gym, I'll reward myself with a tanning session. You know, it's not a big deal. But you've got to have some kind of reward system, or you just dread it. You know, and you don't want to dread it because this is a lifestyle change. This is what you're going to be doing for a long time. Okay? Okay, so enough about the gym. Find your pace. Find your favorite thing to do. Do it. Push yourself. Push yourself. So now I'm going to talk about nutrition. I'm trying to keep this as short as I can because the last video was super long. Anyways, you are going to have to drink a ton of water, and my dietitian told me I needed to drink at least 64 ounces of water a day, which adds up to 4 16-ounce bottles a day, which when you think about it and you break it down like that, it's not a lot. You drink a bottle with your breakfast, drink a bottle with your lunch, drink a bottle with dinner, and have a bottle in between for like a snack, you know, with your snack. If you have a hard time choking down your water, you can get these little water enhancer drops. Like I said in the last video, I have to do a couple times a day because I don't like water. When it gets lukewarm, it's disgusting. But if I put drops in it, I'm good to go. Dasani has one. That's what they look like. All these are sugar-free, no carbs, no protein. Some of them do have sodium, so if you have high blood pressure and stuff like that, and you have to watch your sodium, make sure you check the label. Walmart has a brand Crystal Light. You're told you can drink Crystal Light after your surgery. Crystal Light has a brew. And so far, this is my favorite because it's blackberry lemonade. Best tasting one. And you don't have to squirt a lot in. I feel like with Mio, you have to squirt a lot in to even have a normal, not watered down, bland taste. Okay, and then there's Mio. Now, with Mio, there's a couple different kinds. One you need to stay away from is the energy kind. It has caffeine in it. Caffeine is a stomach irritant. You're not going to be able to drink it before or after your surgery. So just stay away from it. I think there is one kind that's carbonated, but I don't know how that works because you're dropping it into your water. I don't know how carbonation stays like that, but whatever. Stay away from that one too because you can't have carbonation after your surgery. Whew. Working out at home after I worked out. I was talking, man. Let me see. Oh, there are serving sizes on here, but who really follows that? And nobody's going to get a spoon out and measure it. Like, okay, that's enough. Let me just drop it in my water now. No, you're going to squirt it into your bottle. Don't be so heavy-handed with it. You don't really need it. Okay? But yeah, those are those different kinds. Okay, so now your protein that you're going to be required to start drinking, and you really need to incorporate it. It's very important. Protein helps with healing. Protein is good for everything. Okay, there's a couple of different kinds of pre-made ones that I really like. My local popular convenience store sells one. It's called Pure Protein. You can find it at Walmart too, I think. You can find it pretty much anywhere. Yeah, Target has it, Walgreens has it, CVS has it, Walmart has it. But yeah, at my local convenience store, if I'm running late to work or if I'm running all day long and I realize I haven't taken one, I can stop by and get one. My husband makes fun of me because I have my hick moments. But yeah, you can stop by and get one. There's another kind I like. It's called Core Power, but it has a lot of sugar in it, so they're going to tell you stay away from it. If it ever comes out with sugar-free kind, I will get it because that's the bomb. Okay, but my favorite is Slim Fast, and there's two different kinds of Slim Fast. There's regular Slim Fast, and then there's the Advanced Nutrition. Advanced Nutrition looks like this. It has a little blue label there. It has 20 grams protein. If you like Slim Fast, regular Slim Fast, you will taste the difference in this because it has a little bit of a chalk taste to it, but not bad. You just kind of have to find the flavor that you like. I like the chocolate, and then there's a coffee kind of flavored one. So yeah, just find one that you like. Okay, so the next one, man, look at that bat wing. I'm gonna get rid of that, I swear. Okay, so they're also going to suggest that you start doing a protein shake, like protein powder. Okay, so if you have a local nutrition store that allows you to taste test things, do it. But most places don't. Okay, and me buying protein powder, I was really nervous because I watched my husband take his and he about vomits every time he has to do it because for one, he's sensitive about his taste. And, plus it's gross. If you ever smell it, it smells horrible. But there are kinds that you might like better than the others. And this kind is called Nectar. It is only sold at certain places and you can find it online. So it's all fruit flavors. There are a couple flavors that aren't fruit, but I'm not really big on that. You get sick and tired of drinking dairy flavored kind of stuff. Especially in the summer. Who wants to drink a lot of dairy? So yeah, that's fruit flavors. And let me tell you, the flavor is not horrible, but it's not the best. But I was surprised with it being a protein drink. It kind of tastes like watered down, cheap Jell-O that has been sitting out a little too long, if you know what I mean. It's got a twang. But it's doable. Okay, it's got 23 grams of protein per scoop for 16 to 24 ounces of water. Just do that once a day. I'm not the greatest about doing it. I haven't been drinking it, not gonna lie, but I am getting better. Okay, so do that. Next is vitamins. Vitamins are very important. You're gonna have to take a daily vitamin. Like I said in my last video, I have vitamins mailed to me. I don't use all of them, okay? because they are chewable, and they are like horse pills. They're like that big. Okay. It's in a B12, iron, daily multivitamin, and I think magnesium, calcium, vitamin D pill. But you can take just a regular once a day vitamin for men or women. And women, make sure it has vitamin D. You will need it. Also, take another vitamin D. I just take one I get from Walgreens, or you can get the one from your doctor. And then I take a multivitamin one a day, women's. And then, okay, so this one, I was pleasantly surprised. This is the one that they mailed to me. It's the iron with vitamin C, and it is chewable. All the ones are chewable because you cannot swallow pills after surgery. This is orange flavored, and it actually was pretty good. It tastes like an orange sweet tart. And let me tell you, I'm not going to lie about taste, because I'm a fat kid and I like food, obviously, and I'm not going to eat anything that's disgusting, okay? This was good. Okay, very active, iron plus vitamin C. Good. If you can find it, if your doctor can get it for you, get it. Okay, and the next one is your B12 nasal spray. This is, let me cover up that. This is the brand. That's the one that they mailed to me. It comes in a little deal that looks like this. This one's already used, but this part is usually out. It just goes up one nostril. You spray it. You won't even taste it. A lot of nose sprays run down the back of your throat, and you taste it and it's gross. This one doesn't do that. I think it's pretty good, actually. So, yeah. That's pretty much it. You'll find yourself craving protein, like wanting eggs, wanting chicken, turkey. You'll find yourself wanting that kind of stuff. So don't get discouraged thinking, oh my god, that's a lot of stuff I gotta do. Just be prepared, okay? So, yeah, that's it. Yeah, I think I covered everything. If I haven't, just let me know in the comments. Also, guys, subscribe to me because I want followers, okay? We're all in this together. We all need support, and I really appreciate everybody that's viewed it. I think I have like 2 subscribers so far, which is really cool. So yeah, just subscribe down below, leave your comments. You can ask me questions, whatever. I'll try to get back to all the questions and everything. But thank you for watching. Subscribe to Bariatric Ashley. Thanks.